Master Kumari consultant, and I love making videos about intentional living as well as mindful consumption. If that sounds good to you, I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and come join in on the conversation. Today I want to share my 10 intentions for 2023. I wrote these down at the beginning of the year and I found that they have already helped me live more intentionally every single day. I think there's just something really powerful when you write something down. You're helping yourself realize what it is that you want, and then you make decisions towards it. And I think that's also why it's so important to write down your ideal life vision when you start typing. It just really helps you along that process to make decisions that is in alignment with how you want to live. I am sharing these with you because I feel like it's going to help me be more accountable, but I also really hope that my list of intentions is going to help you to come up with a list of intentions of your own as well. This is also the first year I've chosen a word of the year. My word of the year is healthy, and for me that just encompasses everything and all my goals for this year, and that includes a healthy body, a healthy mind, as well as financial health. Starting with healthy body, my first intention is in two parts. One is to wear less makeup, and the other part is to use more natural products. Towards the end of 2022 is when I first started to notice this shift in myself to want to wear less and less makeup. I just didn't really want to wear foundation most days, and I would just skip it. But some days I would still really want a little bit of coverage, and that's when I started using the Minimalist by Merit Beauty again. If you are not familiar with Merit Beauty, they are a clean luxury beauty brand that is inspired by minimalism. I have collaborated with them several times over the last few years, and I absolutely love their product. I feel like their brand and just everything that they do is really very much in alignment with my values and how I want to live. Merit Beauty did kindly give these to me, but this is not the first time I've used this product. I've used it once in 2021. I remember I absolutely loved it, and the only reason, if I'm being truly honest, the only reason I didn't buy it after I finished it was because I finished it too quickly. I noticed I finished the product in less than 2 months, and they are about $50 Canadian, and I just felt like if I have to replace it every 2 months it would be a large expense, and so I did not. But the good news is they have redesigned their packaging, and now they contain almost twice as much product as they did before, so it will be significantly more affordable to be a daily product now. There's a few products that I absolutely love. Definitely I've been using the Minimalist Perfecting Complexion Stick every single day. I have these in 2 shades. I'm currently using Ecru and Bisque. I believe this is a different shade than what I've tried in 2021. Don't trust that if you use one shade you'll always use the same shade. I've made that mistake before, and yeah, just always try, because our skin really do change color throughout the year. I use it with the brush that I have, and together I can do my face in about 30 seconds, and that's what I'm wearing on my face today. I also have a little bit of blush on. And another product that I really love from Merit Beauty is the eyebrow pomade. This is something I never thought I would like, but I tried it, loved it, and I'm also using the lip oil today, and this is the shade Naturel. And if you're interested in checking out this beauty brand for yourself, I will link all the products I've mentioned below, so you can go and check that out. And another thing worth mentioning is that they do offer free shipping on their website. I believe it's $40 US, $50 Canadian, you get free shipping. And on your first order, you'll also receive this really cute makeup bag, which I use all the time when I travel. And so this is a nice item that they include with all first order. My second intention for 2023 is to get in 30 minutes of exercise every single day. I started exercising towards the end of last year, and that is a habit I fully intend on carrying out this year as well. I'm not too rigid about what kind of exercise I do. I just get in 30 minutes every day, and most days I use Apple Fitness. I have a subscription, and they have a wide variety of exercise you can choose from, like videos to follow. And so some days I might do something like a HIIT workout or a strength workout. Other days I might do dance, kickboxing, or yoga. I just try to listen to my body and just choose something. It doesn't matter what it is. For me, it's more about building a healthy habit. Someday I might do something from YouTube, or other days I might go for a walk. And if I really don't feel like doing anything, I might even just like watch TV and do steps in place for like 30 minutes. I think any movement is good movement as long as I'm continuing this habit of doing 30 minutes each day. I am not too picky about what it is that I do. So my next intention is very much related, but it's a little bit more of an add-on. So my third intention for 2023 is that I try to get 10,000 steps every single day. This will encourage me to move around more than just 30 minutes a day. I might go for an extra walk. Just find that having 10,000 steps seems like a good, reasonable goal. I used to get way more, but lately I just haven't been as active, and so I'm starting with 10,000 and see how it goes. And so far it's been going really well. My fourth intention for 2023 is to cook as many of my own meals as much as possible. When I eat my own food, I just feel so much better, and there's just less processed food, less salt, less oil, less everything. Sometimes when I eat out, I'm like, this is way too salty or this is way too oily. And I do really enjoy cooking. This is something I've been doing for years. I just love cooking, but I did put this on my list because I think it's just like a reminder of why, so that even on the days that I don't feel like cooking, I will continue to cook, because it's not just for taste, it's also for health. I find out the only time I ever stop wanting to cook is when I don't know what to make, and that's why I started using those meal delivery kits again this year, and I'm using HelloFresh and I'm using Make Good Food. I don't use them every week, and this video is not sponsored by them or anything like that. I don't have a partnership with them, but I will link those referral codes if you want to try. And I find that like using those kits, you know, you're using real ingredients but putting it together in a way that I wouldn't normally think of. And so I like that there's like a recipe card, and then I can make the same meal again if I feel like it. And so it's been kind of like a fun addition to our weekly routine. I don't get the food delivery each week. I kind of just check out the website, and if there's something I really want to try, then I go for it. So I probably order once a month, twice a month, something like that. And yeah, it's been great. And my fifth intention for 2023 is the last one related to like a healthy body, and that is to drink more water. I honestly never think about drinking water, and I don't know, it's just something that I kind of constantly have to remind myself to do. And so now what I do is I fill up a big 1 liter glass bottle in the first thing in the morning, and then I tell myself by lunchtime I have to finish it, and then I fill up another one, and then by dinner time I have to finish the second one, and then I probably after that, you know, I have my minimum 8 glasses. I stop stressing, but I probably drink about 10 to 12 cups of water a day now. I just find that if I don't have those kind of markers, I tend to forget, so having it really helped me, and so that's what I've been doing. And my sixth intention for 2023 has to do with a healthy mind. The first one is to really cultivate and spend time on building healthy relationships. I just find with the pandemic, I found myself not entertaining as much, not hanging out with friends as much, and I would really like to change that. I do want to have great friendships, great relationships with people I love, so I definitely want to make more time. And so one of my intentions is to host one party once a month, and that doesn't include play dates for my son. I really want to put more effort into friendships and relationships, and so yeah, that's definitely an important intention for me for 2023. The seventh intention I have for 2023 is to read more in 2023. My goal is to read at least 1 book a month. I just haven't been reading that much. I've been watching a lot of TV, and this year I'm like, you know what, Heller, you've been watching way too much TV. Let's read a little bit more. We're encouraging our son to read more, so we also have to lead by example. It's not too much. It's 1 book a month. I think that's totally doable. I do really enjoy reading nonfiction and self-help, and personal development and that type of book. So I am looking forward to reading at least one book a month. And my 8th intention for 2023 is to continue to study French. French is something that I studied for the majority of my life, and then I stopped after university. And last year I started taking French class again, and I absolutely loved it. I enjoyed every second of it. And so I fully intend on continuing on with taking French classes this year and just watching more French TV and movies and things like that. And coming down to my last 2 intentions for 2023, and they both have to do with financial health. The first one is I want to be hyper focused on my purchases this year. When I was thinking about my intention for the year in relation to like purchases and things like that, I realized there's only very few items that I actually really want to add to my wardrobe or add to my collection. And so I wrote down a very small list. This year I'm just going to save, and I'm going to buy those and check those off one at a time. And I kind of did this last year too, and I was able to add a few of the pieces that I've been wanting to add to my collection, and I really enjoy having those pieces. And so I kind of want to do the same again this year. And my last intention for this year is really to just look for savings where I can. It's a little bit more broad and vague, but when I think about financial health, there is 2 things you can do, right? You can spend less, you can earn more. And so of course I have my own business goals and things like that. So on this intention for 2023, I'm focusing more on personal. So I'm focusing on spending, and I'm looking at my going out. And so I did switch a lot of my more luxury beauty products to drugstore products, and I found quite a few that I absolutely love. And so I'm going to continue to do the same this year. There's definitely things that I think I will always continue to buy, even if they're more expensive. But where I think, there could be savings, I'm always going to see if there's options. And I've also started using an app called Too Good To Go. It's an app designed to save food waste. And so I've been really enjoying using it because a lot of the stores in my city have partnerships with them. And so there's like bakeries that I go to, restaurants that I go to, grocery stores that I go to that partner with them. And basically they are selling food that they have either an excess of, or they're kind of like leftover at the end of the day, and you can buy them at a huge discount. So it's been pretty fun to like try out different places, and that's another way I'm saving money and also save food waste. So win-win, right? So those are my 10 intentions for 2023. I definitely want to hear about your intentions for 2023. So if you wouldn't mind sharing them with me, put them down in the comments below, and I would love to read all about them. And until next time, choose joy, live well.